tonight we're going to talk about the Time-Wise Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. This is part of the Time-Wise Repair line, which is the very high-end skincare line. It's the line that I use, of course. It is really the Cadillac of our skincare, the skincare that I would say most people start out with and that I demo when I get together with people, if we ever do again. Is the Time-Wise 3D line, and that's a fabulous line. It's a great starter set for when you're ready to start dealing with the signs of age, preventing them and correcting them. This is like the next step up where there is visible signs of age and you need to repair that and also take action against any future damage. But so this is part of that line. But like all Mary Kay products, you can interweave products from different lines. You just have to make sure that you understand what purpose it serves. So for example, this is a very deep exfoliator. So you wouldn't want to use this exfoliator in addition to your clear proof charcoal mask, which is an exfoliator, in addition to your Time-Wise microdermabrasion, which is an exfoliator, all on the same day. You know, you have to familiarize yourself, and that's the beauty of having a consultant, truly, is that you've got somebody to coach you on, you know, this is what it is and what it does and how you do it, you know, how they work together. And if you ever have an issue, she can usually answer the question, you know, well, I think maybe, you know, you're using these too often, or, you know, you shouldn't use these two things together. Whatever, we figure it out together. So that's what we're trying tonight. I know you're going to love it. It's, I just have a lot to tell you about that because I've been using it for a while and I love it. But let's go through the skincare. So we are going to start with the oil-free eye makeup remover. I feel like anyone who's watched me could say this by heart. It has two different sections because it removes both water-based and waterproof makeup. It cleanses and conditions the eye area, including your eyelashes. You need to shake it when you use it. And once again, I'm sans makeup, but you know, I've had a busy day. I had a refrigerator come. And, but I still, like I say, I wash the eye area with this. This is the Gentle Bath for your eyes. It's an awesome eye makeup remover. One of these days, I should actually have makeup on so I can show you that. Next week I will for sure because we're having like a big deal, a big event. And I'll tell you more about that when we're waiting for the facial peel to do its thing. But yeah, the last few times I just have not had makeup on, man. But I still like to clean the eye area with this. It's safe for contact lens wearers, safe for sensitive skin, and recommended by dermatologists. Yeah, ophthalmologist tested. All the big ologists. All the ologists are pro oil-free eye makeup remover. And what I like to do is I use either a cotton round or a cotton square, but something that's a little more tightly woven than a cotton ball. And you don't need to like saturate it. You just get it, you know, squirt a few drops in there. And then I set it on my eye and let that, you know, kind of do its work, without really tugging and pulling myself. And then after I feel like it's loosened up the makeup or the dirt or whatever's on there, then I, you know, kind of slide it off. But it's just a very, very gentle, thorough cleanser, and it's oil free, which is really nice because then it, you know, it has that silky feeling that you might think it's like a dry oil, but you can actually put makeup on immediately afterwards. So that's how you know that it's oil free. Most makeup removers have some kind of oil in there to break down the makeup. And the problem with that is that, let's say you're switching out your makeup. You're coming home from work and you're taking off your makeup because you want to put on a different look for evening. It's really hard, almost impossible, to put makeup on top of an oily makeup remover. So if you ever had that happen, say, I have had that happen, say something, say me. M-E, that's easy. Okay. So we're going to start with our Time-Wise 3D Miracle Set. That's actually 3 steps in the morning, 3 steps in the evening. It is age fighting. It has our patented 3D complex. And we are starting out with the 4-in-1 cleanser. I'm using the normal to dry, and there is also a combination to oily version. I usually use, I don't know, about this much, not a lot. The creamy cleanser does not lather, but if I were at a sink, I would run this under some water and loosen it up a bit. It doesn't suds, but it thins out, and I don't know. It's not. It wouldn't be called a lather, but definitely it changes consistency. But when I demo it, I just slap it on like this, and but anyway, so it's 4 in 1. It's a cleanser, so that means that it removes dirt, oil, and makeup. It's an exfoliator, meaning that it gets rid of the dead skin on the top layer. It deep cleans your pores. That's what a freshener does. And then something that's unique to us is that it brightens your skin, and that's part of our 3D complex. And we also have age-fighting properties. We have resveratrol and peptides and vitamins, and so that's part of the 3D complex. So this is an age-fighting cleanser. So you are seriously multitasking when you use this. And I usually do my neck and everything as well. I'm just trying to keep it so it's not super messy. But the version of this for combination to oily skin is clear like a gel, and that one does lather. So, but honestly, if you prefer, a lathering cleanser, but your skin is normal, don't think that this creamy cleanser won't get you nice and clean, because it definitely does. It's a very deep clean, and that's what I thought. I used like a some kind of foaming Neutrogena face wash or something back in college. And anything that didn't like foam or lather, I just thought, well, it's not getting my skin clean, but that's not the case. And so I think every now and then people are kind of like, well, this isn't lathering, it's not, this isn't soap. But it's definitely an excellent, very effective cleaner without over drying your skin. Ugh, it always feels amazing. I'm trying to learn not to hit my microphone. It's so funny. When I didn't use a microphone, I would always put papers on my computer, which is where the speakers are. And so you would always hear this. And now I have a microphone, but then I tend to like rub things up along here as I'm moving stuff around. So then, yeah, same thing. I just can't quite figure it all out. I need a producer on the side, like telling me what to do, giving me signals and what. Okay, so we are ready for the facial peel. Here's the thing. Some things say that you can leave it on like 10, 15, 20 minutes. The moisture gel mask, you can even leave it on all night. The facial peel, 10 minutes. That's it. Okay. Keep an eye on the clock. There are some ingredients that are very, very powerful, and you don't want to mess with them. And this is one of them. So, this is an actual like glycolic acid peel. It's a chemical exfoliator as opposed to a physical exfoliator. Last week we did the microdermabrasion, which is a physical exfoliator. Like I was physically using my fingers to exfoliate the dead skin. This is a chemical peel. It's just those words put together kind of freak me out, but it is safe enough that even sensitive skin people have been able to use it. And as always, Mary Kay tests and tests and tests before they release anything. And so this has been shown to be safe and effective, and safe enough that you can do it at home. And I've never had an issue. I think the more sensitive your skin is, especially if you've never used an age fighting product, you might feel like a tingling. I don't know if tingling is even the perfect word, but it's not. It doesn't feel hot or anything, but it's something's happening. Like you can tell something's activated on your face, but just don't panic. So like at this point, if you like started rubbing it off really hard because you flipped out or something, then you're gonna do more harm than good. So you just need to kind of calm yourself, make sure that everything's okay. Now, if the feeling, the sensation kept increasing, or if you started getting red or something, you started getting hives, something like that, then you want to splash this off and pat it dry. But probably you just need to give it about 60 seconds for your skin to get acclimated to what's going on. And then you leave it for 10 minutes. Okay, so I need to take this off by 7:25. Help me remember. Probably won't. Oh my gosh. Okay, so because this is taking the exfoliation down several layers, and so you leave it on too long, it's just doing too much. Have you ever used Nair? And like you either left it on too long, or when you took it off, you like rubbed it off like with a towel or a washcloth, and like your skin like came off. I totally did that in high school. I used Nair like on my, my this. And when it was done, I was just like scrubbing the heck. And it looked like a rug burn across my face. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. So, okay. So this is going to do its thing, and I'm going to talk a little bit about next week because it's really, really going to be fun, and I don't think I've been talking about it enough. Imagine me not talking enough. So next week, here in the VIP group, which is called Beauty Through the Ages. So if you're seeing this on YouTube or my business page, then contact me and I can explain how to get there. But in Beauty Through the Ages, we are doing sort of a pretend online party so that every day I'm going to have just a couple of fun posts, and anytime you interact, your name will go into drawings for prizes. So there's going to be prizes galore, okay? And the things that I post are going to be very lighthearted and fun, just like opinion polls and games and things like that. And on Thursday, a week from today, when I normally do my live at 7, I will go live, but I will be pretending like I'm going live like I do at a party. So I'll be like thanking the hostess, talking about, oh, we're going to have a door prize. Somebody can win the door prize if you're here, if you are participating at the live next Thursday. And I'll do the skincare. And when I'm done, I have like special offers, and we usually talk about, oh gosh, hostess credit and that kind of thing. You know the drill. You know how parties go. But it's fun because it's a little something different. There's tons of opportunities for you to get prizes, and you can take advantage of the specials if you want to. But I just think it's just going to be a fun atmosphere. It's something different for us to do together, and it's a way for my team to learn and see how I do an online party. And then, of course, if you think, shoot, fire, that was fun, then you can let me know and we can do the exact same thing with you and your friends. I just make a group on Facebook. I have a really fun way to invite them, and I do the party in that little private group. I've never had a stinker. People always say that they had so much fun, they learned so much. It's always like a really positive thing. So, to encourage you to participate and to even bring a friend, I've got these really pretty earrings. You get to pick any earrings that you want if you bring a friend. So, what do I mean by that? Bringing a friend would mean inviting a friend to our group, and then you and your friend are watching live during the Thursday event, during the Thursday presentation. What if she works Thursday night? Okay, I get that. How about this? You invite a friend, she joins the group, and you and your friend at some point before the end of the week watch the video and comment so that I know that you watched it. It will be aired Thursday at 7, but you'll have all day Friday to watch. I usually announce all the winners on Saturday. So we'll do it like that. So I'm going to show you some of the cute earrings. These are sort of like a real thin, like a metal. They remind me of ballerinas, but white and turquoise, super pretty. This is my total favorite. This is like sort of an acrylic and wood, like on the bottom. It's like a wood tone. And I just love that color for spring and summer. I've got so many things, so many outfits that color. And then this is really similar idea, similar color, but it's the stripes and it's like that salmon color and then clear. Isn't that so cute? So those are really cute, long like teardrop type earrings. And then if those are a little bit too long for you, we have some shorter, and then these are like a plaid. That's houndstooth, right? No, right? What is that called? Buffalo plaid, right? Buffalo plaid. Buffalo plaid. Okay, and then just these are so stinking cute. So these are like an animal print, and they've got like a bronze finish. I love those. These are so pretty. This brings out the little girl in me. There's sort of like fish scales, like mermaid scales, and I guess mermaids don't have scales. You know what I'm talking about. It like has that look to it, but it's iridescent and it's just so pretty. I love purple, and so iridescent things always have they pick up a lot of purple. And then the last two, I believe these both have gold around the edges. So this one is let's see, it's like a coral. It's a lot of texture, and then this is a really pretty green with lots of texture. So first come, first serve. You just say, hey, I invited so-and-so. I want the ballerina earrings in white. I'll set them aside with your name. When I see that you and your friend participated, you don't have to make a purchase. She doesn't have to make a purchase. You just participate in some way. Okay? Okay. Whew, 7:22. I got nervous for a second. Okay. So the glycolic acid, like I said, is doing the work for you. And here's a couple other places that you can use it. I like to use it on the backs of my hands. And people have asked me like if that really works. Well, yeah. I mean, it's what it's doing on your face, it can do anywhere. And the backs of your hands really start to show the signs of age, and I'm starting to get age spots there. Not going to happen. So I put that on here, and so that's just exfoliating the discoloration. So heck yeah. But what's funny is like when I did it in the summer last year, you could tell when I did it because my arms would be, somewhat tan. I don't tan on purpose, but you get darker in the summer. My arms would be one color, and then I would be kind of white right here because it had exfoliated, that darker skin, and it was kind of weird looking. But I knew it was working. And I have some friends that will use it on their feet, and they go on and on about how incredible it was and how well it worked and everything. I'm like, I just feel like my feet are too thick for this to get through, but I don't know. I mean, give it a try and let me know. I love the bottle. All of our like the packaging and everything that we do is so clever. It's always state of the art. But this is an airless pump. So when you get that last squirt out, it's completely empty. You don't have to worry about, shaking it or scraping it or trying to, get that last little bit out. There's no air in there. So that when you are done, when that last little bit ekes out, you have used it all up. So that is very effective. Let's see, flip it around like this. So this is 65, and it lasts. I mean, did you see how small it was? Like maybe a dime size amount. Okay, I'm gonna start taking it off. So like my face, when I first put it on, I could feel the tingle that I don't know what word to use. But that did not last very long. I don't feel anything like that at all right now. And like I said, you don't want to go great guns and just like scrub and scrub it off because, you put your skin through a little bit. So you want to be gentle, but you just basically take it off like you take off any other mask or anything else. And so on a night like this, you would not do your retinol because your face has been through enough. So that's the other thing, is to kind of learn what supplements you can use on the same night and what supplements you really should not use on the same night. And I actually have something that I can print, or that I can just give you, the PDF or even a picture or whatever you want. And then what I like to do is I highlight all the products that I own and that I use, and then I can kind of see at a glance the order to use them in. And then if there are some that say, don't use this at the same time you use that, I'll highlight that in like a different color so that I, remember that. So I have one little kind of tale of woe along those lines. I have been doing the retinol, this Clinical Solutions retinol set. Love it. Okay, I'm serious. It changes your life. And there are a lot of things that as you're going through that, especially the first 8 weeks, you should not do things with vitamin C, things like this, glycolic acid, anything with any other retinol products, pure retinol. So, or the Skinvigorate Sonic brush. That's our the brush that cleanses. You put your cleanser on and then you use the brush. Anyway, so I haven't, but I'm past my 8 weeks. I'm like 10 weeks, and I did my retinol at night, and then I think in the morning I did microdermabrasion, and then I had the clever idea at the last minute to use my Skinvigorate to do the refine. And I, as I did it, I just hit a patch of skin. And I thought, I think something bad just happened. And that's what this is. I mean, it wasn't like horrible, but this skin was not ready for that. So yeah, I think I probably need to read the fine print because there was probably a warning on there. So, you live and learn, but it's all good. Skin comes back. Okay, so we cleansed and we did our supplement. Now we're moving on to the rest of the TimeWise 3D. In the morning, you would do your day cream, makes sense, and it's available in both normal to dry or combination to oily. That's the first decision. Then you can have it either with sunscreen or without. I love the concept of sunscreen, but sometimes it will make my eyes water. But I have learned that if I'm more aware of how much I'm using, or should I say how little I'm using, because you really don't need much. And if I make sure that I'm not getting too close to my eyes, I think sometimes I just am a little too quick with it. And that's the problem. It's not that I can't tolerate sunscreen, it's that sunscreen does not belong in your eyeballs. So I needed to be more careful than I was being. So I am using the sunscreen version. And sunscreen does leave your face, it has a different texture, a different finish than without. So, you can try it, and that's like everything else with Mary Kay. If you try it and don't care for it, you can exchange it, you can return it, no problem. But, sunscreen needs to be a priority in our lives. Wouldn't you agree? So, if you agree, say SPF in the comments. That's important. But anyway, but I get it, if it doesn't work. And then some people do have sunscreen sensitivities. So that's something that we can talk about. But for evening, we use the night cream, the night treatment, right? Or is it night cream? Oh, I got to get my glasses. I know that the next line calls it night treatment cream. So it's TimeWise. They're always like super long titles. This is the Mary Kay TimeWise Age Minimized 3D Night Cream. Boom. So yeah, the other one is a treatment. Okay. I love how this feels. I love how it smells. I love what makes my skin feel. So I use probably more than a pea-size amount at nighttime. I like to also include my neck. I put it on, like I sort of dot it in the different areas of my face and on my neck as well. And anything that you do for your face, you should start doing for your neck and even your décolletage area, which I don't know if I'm saying that word right because it's a really fancy word. But yeah, we definitely start showing the signs of age, like neck, chest. This isn't really our chest. What is this? This right here. That's, you can really start to see age. Really freaks me out because you can see it in my current profile picture. Like I don't notice, like I don't think that I have these age spot things, and then I'll have a picture taken, and I don't know what it is about photography that makes this stuff more obvious. But I'm like, oh, I need to address this. So that's my thing right now. I'm using the vitamin C serum here and the tone correcting stuff because we're fixing it. That's the thing. I'm very proactive. Once I identify an issue, I will fix it. We talked last week about how only 20% of the signs of age are actually due to aging, right? So anything that I can, take action on, you better believe I am. Okay, so that's the night cream. Just feels fantastic. I love it. I love the texture, very velvety. And that again is all right. I don't think I've been talking about this. So during the day and during the night, your skin reacts differently. Nighttime, when you sleep, your body actually understands that you are in a restorative mode. And that is the best time to use an anti aging treatment. Isn't that fascinating? So, our day cream has our 3D complex and it has the sunscreen. So, it's definitely benefiting you in terms of age fighting. But our night cream has ingredients that are specifically um, uh, that are unique to the night cream and that work more effectively at night while you sleep. I just find that interesting. The human body, man, is so cool. All right, so this is the eye cream, and I was watching somebody else do this, and she put on way more than I do, so I'm gonna try putting on more. So I put like a pea-size amount, and now I'm sharing it. And let's see here. So I usually just kind of feel that orbital bone area and really slather it on down below. And then kind of whatever's left, I bring up and around because you can go all the way around, but you just don't want to get too close because it doesn't sting, but it will make your eyes water, and that's not good. This lotion is not meant to go in your eye. It's meant to go in your eye area, the skin around your eye. And as our body temperature warms this lotion up, it moves closer. So that's why if you put it like right, if you put it on like you put on an eyeliner or something, you're in trouble. You're gonna have some trouble there. So I'm kind of lightly putting it on like in that circle, and then I'm using a weak finger, my third finger, my ring finger, to sort of pat it or tap it in. So if you pat or tap your eye cream, I want you to put in the comments pat or tap, whichever word you prefer, because that means that you're being a good kid. Okay, lovely. Yeah. So what's really, really nice about this eye cream, it's super thin, thin consistency. So it absorbs really, really quickly. You do not need much. So the tube lasts quite a long time. It fights the fine lines and wrinkles, but it also brightens the area and it addresses some of the under eye circles, discoloration, darkness. So I would say it's more multifaceted than its predecessor. So it's a wonderful, wonderful product. Okay. It always seems like it goes by so fast. Like it's so easy. This is the easiest skincare on the planet. All right. So let's see. What time is it? 7:34. Okay. I'm already going long. So I will announce last week's winner. Are you excited? All right. So last week we had just a few people. Here's the thing, ladies. I'll have, maybe 50 people watch and 3 people comment. So the 3 names go in the drawing. All right. Don't be shy. It helps me. It helps everybody in the group if you comment, even if it's just hi, HI, because as we interact, it pushes this video up in the feed. Okay. So I appreciate the 3 that watched and commented. And the winner from last week is Kendra Weiler. So Kendra, I'm going to send you this totally adorable Mary Kay Spa headband. It's so loverly. I love it. It's just soft and cozy and really, really nice. You'll love it. Okay, so we've got that. If you don't know what that's about, send me a private message and I'll chat with you, okay? It's just a separate group that my team and I have that is pretty much exclusively for parties. And it's just sort of something that we're trying that's different. And so in May, the Thursday night events are going to be there instead of here. So if you want to chat about that, just let me know. So please like this video. And if you're watching this on my business page, you are able to share it because it's a public page. Yay. And if you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. My goal is to get 100 subscribers so that I can have a customized URL. Right now, my URL is like, 14,000 letters and numbers, and nobody's going to ever remember that. So I want to have it where it's, something cute. So that's the goal. That's the plan. So thanks so much for your time. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I will see you next week for the pretend party and next Thursday for the live right here at 7. Thanks a lot. Bye.